Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY I hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, we're going to do two variations on the June Magnolia Craft Club project, and I'm going to kind of share more ideas that I have, and we'll do other projects with this later this month. So, as you are hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, feel free to sprinkle, all that good stuff. Let me show you what comes in this box. When you join my craft club, every month you're going to get a whole different project, and they really mix it up. It's going to have a stencil that you can reuse, and this one is awesome. Some medium, whether that's chalk paste or ink, a new squeegee. It's going to even have a surface, and whatever doodads might be necessary for the project. Plus you'll get an instruction sheet, and you will get a link to a video, and you can watch me do it. So let me show you what comes in this month's box. Okay, here's the instructions. You're going to get a packet of blue ink and a packet of red ink, a brand new squeegee. I always love a fresh squeegee. This is the awesome stencil. It says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." And you guys, look how cute these colors are. Oh my gosh, and there's butterflies, and it's adorable. I will be using this all summer long. And then you are going to get a tote bag, a canvas tote bag that's cotton, and it's really nice. So let me throw this aside. Okay, this is what it's going to look like when you pull it out of that little bag, all right? So, I hate to tell you this, but you're going to absolutely need to iron it, and it just takes a few minutes. So, here's one that I just ironed, and notice the difference. I mean, this is such a nice tote bag once you iron it the first time. And I've made a lot of tote bag projects. This one wears well. I used one to carry my workbook and my Bible to Bible study all year long, and it was still in great condition, and I'll probably use it next year too. So, okay, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be stenciling on one side of it, and I don't want the ink that we're going to be using to possibly go through to the other side, so I'm just going to use some of this parchment paper. Have you guys seen this stuff at Dollar Tree? It's awesome. I'm going to put that in between the two layers. And you could do both sides of your bag if you want. It's totally up to you. I do want to get this in flat. Okay. Okay, then, and I'm working on my camera angle, so I can't scooch you back any further. I've just switched my room here around a little bit. Anyways, okay, so then I'm going to take my stencil off of the backing, and I'm going to put it on my project. And I got out a ruler because I do want to make sure that it's reasonably centered. Let's go over this way just a smidge. I don't care about the up and down necessarily. Okay. Quit fiddling with it, Heidi, and just stick it down. All right, so as you are hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Feel free to sprinkle. If you are a member of Craft Club, tell us in the comments what you think about it. It's $22.95 a month, or $99. $22.99 a month. You get a whole project, including a surface. There's sales tax and a $5 shipping. It's a great deal. And if you haven't stenciled before, it's a great way to learn how to do those things. So we're also going to get a pouch of blue ink and a pouch of red ink. And when I'm done with these, I will squeeze what is left over into my little jars, little pots that I have. But if you don't have a pot, you can just roll this down, tape it closed, and store it in a small Ziploc baggie until you need it again. Because most likely, you are not going to use all of this ink that comes with the kit. And I've already got it on my fingers. Which I don't want to get it on my back. So you guys, oh my gosh. Like about 2 minutes before I got started, I tipped my tripod, which is really kind of not super stable anyways. I tipped it over with my phone, and I was so afraid that I had broken my phone. I hope you can hear and see everything okay. I am a little klutzy that way, and yeah. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze some of this out here, and then I'm just going to use some of these little spreaders to do dot, 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 dot. I don't want to drip any. I'm just putting blobs on here. This is like that video that I showed you guys yesterday and the day before. I loved how this looked. I hope it turns out good when I do it. Okay, we'll say that's good for the red. Can you guys see that? Now let's do some blue blobs. I think I'm going to want some more red. I'm going to drip it on here. Let's do, oh my gosh, I just dropped my stir and it almost went on my canvas bag. I am having one of those klutzy days. Do you guys ever have those? Let me get this off my fingers. And we'll add a little bit more red, and then we'll just do, for this technique, instead of doing my typical swirly do, we are just going to go straight up and down. Okay, I think that is good. So here's my brand spanking new squeegee. You guys, let me show you the other project. So I want you to stay with me because I did this morning just using black ink. It's been heat set and everything, and we're gonna paint. We're gonna turn some colors of ink into paint to paint over some of these flowers. And then I do have a whole nother idea for another bag. And you can get, in case you didn't know, these bags, you can get these bags, you can order these bags, more of these bags from magnoliadiy.com. And they're not super expensive. They're great. Okay, I think I don't have enough ink on, but we'll see if we can make this work. I do not have enough ink on. So you really just want it to be nicely mixed up. Oh heck, I'm gonna grab some more red. It looks like a big mess right now. But it's not. going to be great. Okay, I think I have everything covered, and now I'm just going to scrape off the excess blobs. Make sure everything is covered. All right, and let's do the peel and reveal. Only let me get a wipe real quick. So this is going to, oh, and I have another painting idea that I'll tell you all about for another bag. So you could get this craft club project, and then you could make gifts for a bunch of people. It looks so good. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm throwing this over here in my tub of water. And I'll hold it up and show it to you. It's a nice mix of red and blue. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? The lights in here do not do it justice. I have overhead, I have multiple lamps, lights. It's really pretty. So let me just hang it right here. And that will take probably 2-3 hours to dry. And then I will heat set it. Let me show you how you do that. You're going to take, if you don't have a heat press, which I don't have one, you don't need to have a heat press. You do need an iron. You're going to lay your bag on here, on your ironing board. Cover your project with a piece of parchment paper, not wax paper, parchment paper. Set your iron on cotton, no steam. And you're just going to go over it for 3 or 4 minutes. Flip it inside out, do the same. And then your bag is going to be completely washable, dryable, usable, and just outright fabulous. Okay, so this is what I did earlier today, and we are going to do some painting. So we're going to just be painting on some of the flowers, okay? And I have some water because, let's see, where do I need to be? Because we're going to turn our inks that I have over here into watercolors. And I'm going to use a little bit of this lavender color that is called Amethyst Orchid. I think I'm not sure if I'm going to use this Wineberry. I think maybe we're just going to use the Amethyst. And then I'm going to use the Magnolia green. So, let's put a couple blobs on my plate, and then we'll get them wet. Not super wet, just wet enough that they can be applied like a watercolor almost. And so the other idea that I have for a bag is going to be like the one I did for my Bible study, where you do an ombre effect of your ink, whatever colors you want, over the whole bag or just part of it. And then you do the stencil in white over the top. I love that look. Okay, so I'm going to use some smaller brushes that are kind of stiff. And let me think. I think I'll just use my mister to get some water on here. Let's do the amethyst first. You want your ink to be wet, but not super runny. Can you see? And you want to be using a brush that is kind of stiff. So I'm just putting it over the top. And by the way, I did this bag. Well, I got up early this morning to get started. I did this bag earlier. I let it dry. I helped it along a little bit with a hairdryer. And then I heat set it. You have to heat set it before you do this technique over the top, or you'll just get a mix of the black ink with, look at that already! It's adorable. You'll just get a weird mix, and you don't want that, of the black and the, and we could do all kinds of different colors here. I just opted to keep it simple. So if you want to make more than one bag with your awesome stencil, you would want to order some extra bags, and I'll be glad to get you links. They're like $10 a piece, and these are super nice. And then you would want to choose a color or two of some inks to use on your, oh, that's so cute. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just applying the ink. I don't know if you guys see. I'm gonna continue working on the rearranging of my craft room here. I'm just gonna blot a little bit of that ink off. It's so cute. Let's do a little teeny bit of green on these leaves. I want it to be wet, but not like super runny, because if it's too wet, then it will bleed into the other areas of your design. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. That is one way that you can definitely help me keep going with DIY Dreaming, is by sprinkling. So that other people see this page, besides just you guys. These little green spots are going to be pretty subtle here because there's not a ton of space in this design. And you want to try to keep it inside the outline of whatever it is that you're coloring as much as possible. Okay, let's block that. Let's see, let's do some more of our amethyst orchid. I love this color. I'm not going to color every single flower here, but you could stencil them in different colors. I'm going to do this butterfly. And I think I'm just going to do the inside part of this butterfly, and maybe I'll grab some yellow. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. What do you guys think so far? Where did I get my top? It's so pretty. Oh, thank you. It's a little dress, actually, that I bought when I was at a business retreat with Brooke Riley from Refabbed. Is my business coach, and she has a business retreat every year or year and a half. So I was just there a few months ago in Kentucky, which is where she lives, and there was just this cute little boutique that my friend and I stumbled on, and she got a couple shirts and I got this little dress, but it's not a chain, so I wouldn't know where to tell you to find this dress, but I thought it was cute. And in the summer, I don't know if you guys are like me, I think it's almost more comfortable to just wear a little summery dress than to be wearing shorts. Okay, and I did go outside just a little bit. Can you guys see that right here? It does not matter. Let's grab some yellow and pull a little yellow into this. I know I have some yellow here somewhere. Here we go. I need to order another pot of yellow. This is a little bit on the dry side. I'm really just trying to get this teeny bit of yellow watered down a little bit. So Magnolia has a ton of different colors of ink, and ink is what you need for this project. Ink is what comes with the kit. Ink is for soft surfaces, like fabric. It's for tea towels, tote bags, t-shirts, pillows, things that may need to be washed at some point. That is what it is for. I'm going to see if I can add a little bit of yellow to this butterfly. And I think I'm going to do like some little spots in the center of some of these flowers. Let's try, see what happens. And then I'll blot it. The blotting it basically just takes the color you're painting off of the darker part that already has the dark on it. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Be the reason someone smiles today. So what do you guys think so far? Let's do this flower right here in yellow. I was using this one. So I just have some of blobs of my ink on a plate. You could use that red as well if you wanted to do this for the. You could do this stencil all on blue and then paint in red. Anyways, it's just some ink that I have watered down a little bit. Oh, this is so cute. So with that other tote bag that I showed you a few minutes ago, that is a wrinkled mess, I think I'm going to do an ombre effect with, I can't decide what colors. I could go back to my standard, which is the blue, darker blue, and then to a lighter blue ombre, because that's what really appeals to me. But maybe we'll get brave and do something different. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. What do you guys think? It's just different. It's different from the way that project looked when Magnolia styled it. And I think it's just adorable. Let's do some of these flowers with the amethyst orchid. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that I did this exact same thing with a pair of jeans, okay? And I did it, I rolled the cuff up at the bottom because it was a pair of jeans that had a rolled cuff. And then I did a design that was flowers and in black ink, and then I painted over the top of it with colors. I am looking for that picture because it turned out super cute. So you could do that as well. And you could use these flowers, they'd be perfect for that. Let's see, let's do this one. Then we're going to come back and add some yellow. So if you guys are watching me live, I sell the projects that I already create, like finished projects? No, I don't, Teresa. I don't sell anything that I make. What I do here is I show you how you can make it and how easy and fun it is. So that's really what I do. Plus, I'm also very messy, and I would be super self-conscious, and I hate to go to the post office. So I don't sell any finished projects. I just show how to use different craft supplies from, from Magnolia, DIY.com, from yesterday I showed Maker Studio, from Amazon, from Walmart, and I show how to make projects using those. Let's do this butterfly right here, yellow. And let's add a little bit of this is so cute, of the amethyst orchid to the outside of the wings. I'm going to try later today to get some good pictures so that you guys can see. This is hard because those little holes are teeny. So that butterfly is yellow and purple. All right, I will keep going off camera, but what do you guys think? $22.95 for Craft Club. If you haven't joined yet, you should join. And join at the start of the month, because then your Craft Club project box will come at the start of the month, each month. That's just the best time in general, is what I say. So you get a box with a whole project, even a surface. Every month it's completely different. It's a great way, if you don't own any stencils yet, to learn how to use ink, to learn how to use chalk paste, how to do all those things. And it's a great way to start building a collection of crafting supplies. They ask that you stay for at least 3 months. But most people just stay on indefinitely because they're enjoying it and having a good time. This was the other one that we did. So if you're interested in just looking at the info, let me know and I'll get you a direct link so you don't have to hunt it down, and you can just pop over to my website, to that page, and read the information about Craft Club and look at the specifics of it. This is red and blue, and the lighting in here does not do it justice. It's really pretty. So, anyways, when those are dry, I will heat set them with a hot iron. I'll put a piece of parchment paper over the top, put my iron on cotton, no steam, and just go over it for 3 or 4 minutes. And then it could go in the washing machine and in the dryer. And suppose I'm out with my little tote bag and it's raining. This is not going to come off on your arm or your side or anything. It will be completely permanent. So for that, for fabric, you need ink. There's no way to really make chalk paste work for these kind of projects. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Come back later later today, if you're watching live, to see a fun journal idea. We're going to use a composition notebook from Dollar Tree, so they're, you know, $1.25 a piece. And if you're like me, I write everything down. I'm just a writer. I just like to write things down and then cross them off my list. So it's great for that. It's great for, you know, to keep track of your schedule, or a lot of people use them as prayer journals, a place to record your favorite Bible verses, all that kind of thing. So come back later. It'll probably be between 3 and 4 o'clock. Okay. See you guys later. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day.